Hey, what's going on, all you ghouls and ghosts out there? My name is Mike Macabre, and welcome to the graveyard. As always, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, comment, share the video, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more of my reaction videos, Friday Night Frights, mouthing off with Mike Macabre, or whatever else I'm doing on this channel. But on tonight's episode, we have another reviews and reactions. And who are we doing tonight? Oh, okay, we're going to be doing SRV, a little Stevie Ray Vaughan. Yes, indeed. I just, fresh off of the Voodoo Child, I think it was in Nashville, Tennessee, live. Absolutely blown away by that one. That was one of the first or second where I was like, okay, this is really fucking good, where it really hit me. I've been struggling with some of the Stevie Ray stuff, but I'm very optimistic about this one. The requester said is a must-see, so high hopes. But we're going to be reacting to Life Without You, live at the Capitol Theater. Link to that original video will be down in the description box for viewing pleasure at your leisure. And this request comes to us by Jack Scott. Thank you again for that lovely, lovely request. As always, going into this blind with my off-the-cuff comments. If I recognize a song, I'll definitely let everybody know. I'm going to be as transparent as possible. But no more ghouling around. Let's check it out. Alright, ghouls and ghosts. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Life Without You, 9/21/1985, Capitol Theater.
Well, hello, baby. Tell me, how have you been? We all have missed you, and the way you grin. The day is necessary, even now and then.
Really showing off his vocals here.
The soul to move give it right back again. Right on fire, nothing. Go home.
Wonder what happened there.
Go on and live again. Love again. Day
Like that. It's huge.
after day. Night after night. Second guessing every minute as the years go passing by. Round the bend of mirror, we come face to face, wishing all the love we just forgot it. Long every day. Life without you, all the love you've passed away. Angels have waited for so long, now they
You can hear the woman swooning.
Shake your face.
on the back of the guitar.
I hope we've all learned something lately about a few things. There's no longer time for any of us to do things like had happened to a few friends of ours over in the mother country, down south, anywhere in the world where people push people down instead of pick them up. We are all here to help each other, love each other,
Yes.
and be brothers and sisters. We've got one chance in this life to get out of here, whether we have to do it over and over or not. And that is to learn to love everybody else and treat them just like ourselves, or forget it. Let's all try to learn a few things and pick each other up when we're down. Not ever push nobody down because we're up. You with me?
Yeah.
All right.
So high. Yeah.
for Charlie. He came to show us. Kept my guitar in tune.
All right. I gotta think a little bit about this one. See you in the review section. All right, ghouls and ghosts. That was SRV, Life Without You at the Capitol Theater. Link to the original video will be down in the description box. For viewing pleasure, at your leisure. And again, this request comes to us by Jack Scott. Thank you again for that lovely, lovely request. Now, I want to take a little look at these lyrics because sometimes the lyrics are kind of few and far between, at least as far as what I've reacted to so far. So I wanted to look them up. Well, hello, baby. Tell me how you've been. We all have missed you, and the way you grin. The day is necessary, every now and then, for souls to move on, giving life back again. Fly on, fly on, fly on, my friend. Go on, live again, love again. Day after day, night after night, sitting here singing every minute. As the years go passing by, bye bye bye, and look in the mirror, we come face to face, wishing our love we took for granted, a love we had yesterday, life without you. Okay, I can take this as two ways. I feel like it's about death or letting let go of a love that you once had for a person that doesn't want you anymore. If I had to surmise, I think it's more about perhaps losing somebody and then you kind of think about that person throughout your life. That's why, day after day, night after night, sitting here singing every minute as the years go passing by, bye, bye, bye. A long look in the mirror, and we come face to face. To me, that's like seeing yourself in someone else and having that reminiscing moment. And it makes me think back of, from people or family members that you lost, friends that you lost. And at some point, you do have to move on from their death. And it's a very hard process, but it can be done. Sometimes some people hold on to that burden too much, and sometimes you just gotta let it go. I know it's hard, but at least that's what I get from the lyrics. But that being said, musically, I thought it felt a little bit more. In the beginning, it was kind of, I wouldn't say like somber, but it had this kind of relaxing nature to it. I mean, Stevie Ray Vaughan, as far as like his ability, bar none, absolutely fantastic. Top 5 guitarist all time for sure. No debating that. The rest of the band member made everything very full. Not a lot of negative space, but let SRV really shine. It seems like he was like fiddling with every little thing in this particular rendition. He was fixing the tone with the strings. Went over and down to the guitar pedals. He went to the stacks. He was changing stuff there. And something happened with the his guitar strap. I don't know if he changed out. I thought at one point he changed out he had one guitar in the beginning and then he changed it out for the white. I didn't go back and look yet to see if that was the case, but nonetheless, I mean, his performance was phenomenal. I reacted to the Voodoo Child where he put the guitar behind his back and he was playing it absolutely flawlessly like he was here. So it didn't have the same effect as I were to have seen it because he's done it before. So I mean, that in and of itself is pretty difficult. But when you're SRV or these top tier guitar guys, it's like second nature. You have to know your instrument inside and out, backwards, forwards, playing with his teeth. Which a little tribute to Jimi Hendrix again. I like the little breakdown when he was just talking to the crowd and lifting up your fellow man, your brothers, your sisters. It was very thoughtful. I like that. It was a nice little change of pace. But I think I could just like if it wasn't a live version, I would have just closed my eyes and I would have vibed on it all day long. Very calming to me. And as I said during the reaction, this is one of the few tracks where I actually heard him sing. Now he has his own little style in which he does like his blues, but this, I mean, yes, it was in blues structure and a blues style, but his vocals weren't bluesy, but they were still in his style, and I rather enjoyed that. I would love to see more of his singing range, and I think that's what made this from a little bit more special was the fact of his vocals and his vocal work. I think to me, his guitar work is going to be, great no matter what. But I really enjoyed his, like I said, his vocal tone and his vocal work on this particular track, and again with the meaningful lyrics as well. If I had to choose like my two favorite originals, I don't know if they're originals or not because I don't know enough about blues music or blues bands to say, well, this was a cover or this was done by this particular band and they do it together. But Tin Pan Alley and this one so far have been my favorite two that I've done for SRV. Now, like I said before, I've reacted to Voodoo Child twice now from SRV, but I don't really consider that like SRV song. Yes, it was fantastic. You should go look for that. I'll have the link over here somewhere for you to watch that video. Score. Taking everything into account, no brainer yet again. 5 skulls out of 5. Absolutely happy with that score for all the reasons I just stated. But I think that's going to be it for this episode of reviews and reactions. As always, if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, comment, share the video, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more of my reaction videos, Friday Night Frights, Mouthing Off with Mike Macabre, or whatever else I'm doing on this channel. But as always, ghouls and ghosts, stay scared.